The Corothian war chamber fell silent as Lieutenant Maya Rodriguez stepped through the crystalline doors, her boots echoing against the obsidian floor. Around the circular table sat representatives from 12 different species, each armed with weapons that hummed with molecular precision, pulsed with plasma energy, or gleamed with monomolecular edges sharp enough to split atoms. Maya carried nothing. "The human arrives without armament," chittered Ambassador Vexthor, his mandibles clicking in what passed for laughter among the insectoid hive collective. How quaint. How very primitive. The others joined in their various expressions of amusement. The crystalline sovereignty's representative chimed like breaking glass. The void striders hissed through their respirators. Even the usually stoic Titan-born delegates allowed themselves a low rumble of condescension. "The Accord requires all champions to demonstrate combat capability," stated Archon Kelmar, the session's mediator. His 4 eyes blinked in sequence as he consulted the holographic mandate floating before him. "You were informed of this requirement, human. Where is your weapon?" Maya smiled, a gesture that translated poorly across most species, often mistaken for aggression or digestive distress. "I'm looking at 12 of them right now." The chamber erupted in confusion. Vexthor's antennae twitched with irritation. "You mock this assembly?" Humans were granted provisional membership in the Galactic Accord only 3 cycles ago. "You hold no authority here, no reputation, no." The crack echoed like a gunshot. Maya had moved to the ceremonial table at the chamber's center, an ancient artifact carved from petrified wood from Coroda's dead forests, preserved for 10,000 years as a symbol of diplomacy. Her hands gripped one of its legs. She twisted, pulled, and with a sound like breaking bones, wrenched it free. "Article 7 of the Accord," Maya said, her voice carrying across the shocked silence. "A weapon is defined as any object or force employed to overcome opposition." She held up the jagged table leg, its splintered end sharp as any spear. "This is a sword now." "Sacrilege!" Kelmar roared, his ceremonial armor rattling as he rose. "That table has survived since before my species learned to walk upright," Maya interrupted. "I read the file. I also read Article 12, no champion may enter combat with weapons of mass destruction. And Article 19, all materials within the chamber are considered neutral territory until claimed by action." She spun the makeshift weapon, testing its weight. It was crude, unbalanced, ridiculous compared to the molecular whips and plasma lances surrounding her. But it was hers. "The human makes a fool's argument," hissed Valshera of the Void Striders. "That broken wood cannot stand against true weapons." "Then you have nothing to fear," Maya replied. Article 23, a champion may be challenged by up to 3 opponents simultaneously. "I'm ready when you are." The chamber's atmosphere shifted. What had been mockery curdled into something else, uncertainty, perhaps even respect. The species of the Galactic Accord had grown comfortable with their advanced technology, their refined combat systems, their sophisticated weaponry. They had forgotten what it meant to improvise, to adapt, to make something from nothing. They had forgotten what desperation looked like. Vexthor's mandibles stopped clicking. Valshera's respirator hissed more quietly. Around the table, the assembled representatives reconsidered the small human standing before them with her broken piece of furniture. "My species," Maya said quietly, "spent millennia killing each other with rocks, sticks, and our bare hands. We sharpened bones into knives. We turned our tools into weapons and our weapons into art. We built civilization while simultaneously perfecting the craft of tearing it down." She leveled the table leg at the assembly. "You gave us your technology, your science, your 1,000 variations of death. But you can never give us what we already have." "And what is that?" Kelmar asked, his voice stripped of its earlier condescension. Maya's smile returned, genuine this time. "Imagination." The challenge never came. One by one, the champions of the Galactic Accord withdrew their nominations, citing various diplomatic necessities. Maya Rodriguez was confirmed as humanity's representative by default, still holding her broken table leg. Later, in the archives, historians would record this as the moment humanity truly joined the Accord, not as provisional members, but as equals. They would note the unprecedented withdrawal of challenges, the shift in political dynamics, the new respect afforded to human delegates. But they would never quite capture what Ambassador Vexthor whispered to his aide as they left the chamber: never underestimate a species that can turn furniture into weapons and call it progress. The table leg, subsequently dubbed Excalibur II by the human delegation, was mounted in Earth's orbital Senate. A reminder that sometimes the most dangerous weapon wasn't the most advanced one. It was the one nobody saw coming.